Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. This is the first time I did a video in quite a while. I would say maybe since 2015 or 16, probably maybe 2016. I think I'm going into my 7th year of being natural, coming up this July. I had a lot of challenges probably in the past, maybe I would say that the last 4 years. Once I switched my job, went to grad school, got a little bit more relaxed, not relaxer, but just relaxed in my natural hair care routine. Definitely using more heat on my hair, really suffering from heat damage in the front of my hair. So, and I started going to a salon back in maybe 2018 to color my hair, get a haircut, starting to trust someone else to take care of my hair. And the salon I was going to, she's a great colorist, but as far as like natural hair, she really did not understand natural hair. And one of the main reasons why I know she didn't understand natural hair is because she said natural is not for everyone. And so when you lead by that, that automatically makes me think like, not for sure if I want to go to you. I'm not the type of person to down one person or another person or uplift another person because they have their natural hair versus someone who may relax their hair or even use heat on their hair. Now, for me, what I was thinking, like, it's easier, especially if you're a 4C girl, where my hair gets really tangled in the roots and whatnot, and I can barely get a comb through it. So that's why, yeah, I still blow dry my hair. Is it damaging to your hair? Yeah. I've been thinking about embarking on different journeys. I've been thinking about doing mini twists, micro lock. It started with the whole sister lock thing. Now I see everybody is like starting to do their own sister locks. Starting to do their own micro locks, because sister locks is a registered trademark, and they have a very specific way of the way they install their sister locks, but everyone started to do the DIY method, and now people are installing their micro locks. I had started experimenting probably in 2016 with mini twists, just to get an idea, and I love the mini twist in my hair, and I love that. Even the past year during the lockdown and COVID, in the beginning I started just doing mini twist in my hair just to not have to worry about doing it so much, and I started doing a little bit more protective styles. And so I'm just at a point now, like I said, I probably, my battery is low. I'm at a point now where there's a couple different points where I'm at with my natural hair journey. I was trying to find a stylist that I felt that I can go to that would take care of my natural hair, that if I wanted to do blowouts, if I wanted to do a straightening or something like that, that I, in coloring my grays, that I felt like I wanted to go somewhere where, they would be able to do that. And I just have not been able to find that person yet. Then, I'm also like wanting micro locks. I'll be turning 40 something in February, and I was thinking about for the next 5 years maybe embarking on a micro lock journey with my hair, because they just seem so really easy. I've been following a lot of different people who have micro locks, people who have sister locks on YouTube, on Instagram, just looking at grid patterns and all that kind of stuff. And even when I did my mini twists, I was incorporating the grid patterns into my mini twists. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I've seen some people who have taken up to like a week to install their micro locks. And then just the other day, I'm on Instagram and I see a girl who installed this other person's micro locks in like 9 hours. So I think your length of your hair and all that kind of stuff has a lot to do with that. But anyway, so So like finding a salon, that was one of my things, because I was trying to look for easier manageability to my hair because I wasn't having a time. I was starting a new job in 2016. I started grad school in 2017. So working full time, going to school full time. I was just looking for the most easiest way to do my hair. Okay, so now it's 2021, done with grad school. I'm still working in my job. Just cut me off. I have so many videos that I have not posted. So anyway, like I said, I'm working my same job, however, in a different capacity. So I still find myself having, to kind of like prioritize and like not having enough time to do my hair and all that kind of stuff. So that's why the micro locks or sister locks have been something that I've been toying with the idea of to install on my birthday that's coming up. For the next 5 years and kind of making that a journey. So I've been, researching a lot. And even with that, retying and taking care of that, it's still going to be like at least every 6 to 8 week thing. Maybe not as much as thinking about styles and all that kind of stuff. The other thing I've been thinking about is like, and actually the reason why I wanted to do this video is thinking about like taking care of my gray hair. As we age, we turn gray, and I was looking at my grays and I was like, wow, like I remember when I first had like a little section probably somewhere over in here or something, and talking to someone, they was like, yeah, just cut it. As if like cutting the grays are gonna, plucking them out or whatever is gonna stop them from coming in, more. All throughout my hair. Then, of course, I dyed it. And I, again, like this is not a judgmental place. I'm not coming from a judgmental space for anyone. I have colored my grays and I actually like the way it looks on me. I like the youthfulness. I love that. I feel like I'm a youthful person. I do think there is, that wisdom in grays. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, as these grays come in and, whether or not I turn completely gray or not, I feel like my mom is like 50% gray. My sister, her and I, we don't have the same father. She's like completely gray. And I want to say she was completely gray by the time she hit her 40s. So I don't know if that's a hereditary thing or something from her father's side. Because like I say, I feel like my mom is like, she might be more than 50% gray. But what I do know is that my sister was fully gray before my mom was fully gray. And my mom is 74 years old. So I was just thinking like, and honestly, my sister, she takes really great care of her hair. I don't think she gets relaxers, but she has like she finds like really great salons. I'm up in Connecticut, and I would have to say it's been a challenge to find really great African-American salons that natural hair, that really can take care of hair. And they're probably out there. I just maybe don't know the right people, but I just know a couple of places I've gone to. I've gone to the Dominicans, love the blowouts, but they burn. Where I've gone, I felt like my hair was, not only my scalp was burned, but in the blow drying process, but I just felt like, my hair, but like I said, it's just been really hard to find those spaces for myself. And then, putting that trust in that person to be consistent with my hair and helping me, get to where I want to get to with my hair. But my sister, like I said, she takes really great care of her hair, always has. So her gray is like really fly. If I can find pictures, I will like maybe include it in here. And I'm looking at my grays, I'm like, yo, like you look at this, like there's pieces that are broken off. And then you have this one piece here that is like, there's like my hair color there, and then there's the gray kind of coming in there, but there is no consistency in the length of my grays. So that's where I'm starting to worry a little bit. I'm like, okay, if I put like micro locks in my hair, if I put color in my hair, how is that going to really impact my grays? I'm sure the micro locks may not as much, but like I said, because as your hair begins to gray, and if it's not healthy and it's not, I don't want to be bald head, you know, because I didn't take care of my gray hair appropriately. So that would be another reason why maybe I might visit a salon just to learn about, like, hey, like taking care of my gray, and then deciding, like, do I want to color it? Yesterday I was thinking, like, maybe I'll just do some gray streaks in my hair. I was thinking, like, you know, maybe, you know, some highlights of gray in it, because, you know, I find myself, my part has gone from the center part more to like the off center part. Cover up some grays and stuff so the gray doesn't look as prominent in the front. And then, like I said, I see that and I'm like wow, my gray is breaking, you know. So I want to make sure that I am paying attention to my gray hair. So with that being said, where I am at, I have put some videos on Instagram, just little clips of me trimming my hair. You know, I wash my hair, condition it, and then I let it shrink. And then whatever pieces are like hanging off, you know, just kind of like straggly, I've been clipping those. And yesterday I felt really, really good about that haircut. I probably could have went a little bit shorter, probably could have gone a little bit shorter, but I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm sure the front probably could have gone a little bit shorter because I feel like really these pieces in here are still damaged at the ends. When I first started noticing the damage, I would say it was maybe 2018, maybe 2018. That's like when I had colored my hair and went to the salon, you know, and I was going there at least once a month. And like I said, you know, I just started noticing like my front curls just were not shrinking back up. So yeah, it took, you know, some denial and some like okay, maybe it'll come back, you know, all that stuff that we go through and whatnot. Then I would go to her and then I would feel like, okay, maybe you cut too much hair off of, you know, you was cutting, because I've kept finding myself like back at this length, like I'm at, so here I am just past armpit length, okay, so I should be a lot further along, but I'm okay. But I found like every time I was going there, like I think she had a certain aesthetic for her when it came to the hairstyles and stuff. You know, like some people get set on like certain haircuts, and I think for her it was definitely like that bob look that like hung like right in here, kind of a little bit of layers like right in there, whatever. And I like that look, but I'm more of, I like long layers more so than the blunted cut. I used to do a lot of the blunted bobs way back in the day, so that's just not my particular aesthetic. But anyway, it's a growing pain, I guess, in a lesson, to kind of, you know, kind of find the person who will vibe the best with you. And like I said, she's a great colorist. I'm definitely going to consult her about my grays, consult her, you know, about like, even if I want to like lighten my hair color and all that kind of stuff that might put me in more danger for damage or whatnot. But you know what, I'm at that age where I'm just like, yo, it's hair, it will grow back. You know, I don't want to be bald, you know, in my latter years. I definitely want to take care of my gray hair just as much as I take care of like all my other hair. Yeah, and I luckily, you know, I haven't had anything. All right, so I definitely have to get a lot of these videos out of my phone that I'm looking at, like, okay, there was videos I did with my mini twists and stuff like that. So I'm at 15 minutes on this video. So so what I just wanted to do now was kind of go back to my old routine of Eco Styler gel, a little bit of coconut oil, and shea butter. I'm gonna do just some twists on my hair. Look for it, either me posting it back on my Instagram or on here. So, oh, in the comments, just tell me, how are you planning on taking care of your grays? Are you accepting your gray hair? Are you gonna, you know, how do you take care of it? Do you color it? Yeah, like give me a little bit of feedback. You know, I know that there's some shampoos and different things out there. Do you, you know, I'm just looking for some ideas. All right, guys.